This works. Yeah, he's so as a fact, what do we do? We're gonna walk out. He's gonna walk out. Up here? Yeah. Right?
Yeah. We're on what, 5th? Yep.
It's, well, Indianola goes north-south.
Yeah, but Indianola ends. I don't think it cuts through down this way.
I don't think it comes down to 5th. Because it ends at Hudson, but then it picks back up later.
Yeah, but I don't think it goes down this far still. About to find out.
I was thinking it was...
Well, it kind of technically does because it turns into say.
No, I was thinking it was on that side of...
Sorry.
No, I'm just confused in my brain. I'm thinking of on Hudson. It's actually Summit, isn't it? So. Apartment 4.
Sorry about that. No, we're 111.
Does he want this, or am I leaving this in Does he want this, or am I leaving this in
we're just trying to get a hold of your neighbor here. Right next door, number 4 is the upstairs. Okay. You haven't heard him today?
Do you know what he drives?
Does he drive a car? No. Okay. All right. Thank you. Doesn't drive. She hasn't heard him for a while. And that's an upstairs apartment.
Yeah, not for the harbor.
I think the doors are interesting.
Yeah. Right out like Sesame Street.
Well, I mean, if you want in, all you gotta do is take the...
I see a deadlock right there.
No, the hinges are on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
She was smart, got hers changed.
I don't know how that's safe.
That's really where the church is at.
Nope.
I wonder if it's because it's just to the stairs, and there's maybe another door inside. Yeah.
One of the 6 has the same thing.
Yeah, but those are both upstairs apartments.
Oh. Oh yeah, because 8 has the same thing.
It's on 12-14 again.
Yeah. Stick your finger on that doorbell.
Shocking. What happened to Nickelodeon now? It doesn't work.
News upstairs.
Do it like friendly, Hello, love us please. Love us please. Hey, sorry, got with you? Yeah, okay, we just checking on you. Got any got trouble? Let's see what's going on. You're Daniel? Okay. Is it all right for coming to talk to you? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You, I guess, is so much of what's out and emails and things that everybody a little worried about you.
Well, there was those kids that jumped me. Is that the?
I don't know. I'd rather hear from you. I'd rather hear to see what's going on with you. So we work in the crisis unit. All right, me and Officer Taylor, and we have Kirsten and Zach, who are Columbus Public Health Clinicians. So, like I said, you're not in any kind of trouble. This is kind of us throwing a net out and see what we can do to help out. What's been going on?
Okay, well, during COVID, and I wear glasses.
Come out here so we can see a little bit
Yeah,
better.
it's a little dark back there.
Yeah.
I wear glasses. So
Okay, no worries. Stand over here so you can see it.
I was going to the OSU football game in 2022, and some kids some people my age and their little kid friends, they jumped me and tried to take my skateboard, and then they took my glasses and you pulled a switchblade out on me, and then they drove away in an SUV. And then I contacted Columbus Police and asked them if they have the video surveillance. They said they don't even have surveillance stick. So then I asked the library where happened, the new library, and they said they don't have it either because it's more than 2 years ago.
Did they get anything from you? They beat you up, but did they steal anything?
They took my glasses.
Took your glasses?
Yeah.
Sure, they just break and fall on the floor?
No, the kids hit me in the head. There was 3 of them hitting me at the same time, and then they fell off. And then one of the people my age pulled out a switchblade and made me walk away from him. And then they took it and left.
Pretty scary, man. Have you been able to get glasses again since then?
Yeah.
Okay. Did anything happen recently? It kind of looks like you might have had a bump on that side of the other side.
No, I just took it.
Okay.
A little bit red underneath your left cheek there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just didn't know if anything else happened recently. So you haven't had the interaction with that group since?
No.
Alright, that's good.
But I tried and get a lawsuit against them because they took my glasses, and I wanted to get them back. Because after that, I went to my dad's house, and he died from stage 3 cancer in 2023. And then I then went there to have my glasses and watch like Weibo anime TV shows with my fucking glasses. It pissed me off. Because they were the last pair of glasses I had with the second to last pair with my dad. Oh yeah, so the other thing was there was that report I made. My neighbor has one of my packages, I think. Okay. Because August 2nd or 7th, I bought a pack of olive oil for my cat. She has like deep flea bite infections. They're gone now because I got the olive oil for it when I bought another pack in Lancaster. But then the first time I accidentally sent it here and I was in Lancaster, and then I wasn't here for like multiple days. So I think they grabbed it and took it inside, and she's like old lady. And I left her 2 papers to give me back, and then she hasn't told me if she has it or not.
Yeah, what do you think next steps are if she doesn't say anything about it for you?
What?
What are your next steps with getting the olive oil?
Well, I made a report, or I didn't report it, but I emailed Columbus Police. I said, I don't want to file a report because she's the old lady, but I want to get the package from them if they have it. And I asked her to stop taking them, but I wasn't really here to get it. They sent it here by accident.
So it could have been somebody walking by, could have grabbed it too, maybe she didn't.
Is there something else in the room too?
Something else in the room? What is
Yeah,
that?
is there, we were looking around like there was something else?
No, I just wear glasses. I can't see.
Okay.
Everything is blurred.
Okay.
I can't literally see you.
Oh, alright. Well, yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. My apologies.
I just want to make sure you're good, man. So how have you been lately?
Good.
Because a lot of the stuff seems like it happened way before today, but anything happened last week that's got you worried?
I
just want to make sure you're good, man.
Okay.
Everything is blurred.
Okay.
I can't literally see you.
Oh, alright. Well, yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. My apologies.
I just want to make sure you're good, man. So how have you been lately?
Good.
Because a lot of the stuff seems like it happened way before today, but anything happened last week that's got you worried? The past couple of days.
I made a record request from Forey's law firm to get video where I skated in the parking lot
Yeah.
beside it, and then they told me it was private property, so they weren't inclined to give me it, but they didn't tell me I had to stop either. So I went there like one more time, and then I went to the, and then I started going to Tuttle Skate Park instead.
Okay, well, that's a good idea. It sounds like you made the most logical move to go somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. How's your sleep been?
Good. I sleep all day now, and then at like 2 a.m. I skate, and then get back at 5. And yeah.
Okay. How about your appetite?
Good.
You all right with that?
Yeah.
Have you had any thoughts you want to hurt yourself at all?
Nope.
Any suicidal thoughts?
Nah.
How about any thoughts you want to hurt anybody else?
Nope.
No. Okay. So by sending these emails and requests, you're just trying to find some people that did this to you previously?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
As far as I know, I'm allowed to make the requests. They're public records.
No. Yeah. And again, we're trying to see what we can do to help. I know this is a lot of stress on your plate. You know, things that you're trying to handle on your own. You have support. You have people you can kind of connect to.
Yeah, there's Embassy Board Shop. There's Skate Shop on North High Street on campus. they have like, they ordered this new board that I bought. It's like by a professional skater that has like a mental health initiative. I don't really have like mental health problem. All that happened is 2012, a reckless driver hit and run me, and then she filed the report and lied to the Columbus Division of Fire. Like she hit me and I had a stroke, and then so I thought I was flipped across the top of her car and I landed behind it, but I was having a stroke and I went like out of consciousness twice, and she moved me in front of the car. But I had to request a video from OSU police to see if that really happened, and then they said it was too dirty and I couldn't have it. But then they conducted an investigation into the incident, and I said I need the video so I can tell you what happened, and they messed up the whole investigation. They said I can try. Then recently, when I was asking them about it, they said I can try and reopen it with William Lennon, the officer that was the primary officer for them. But then I haven't been inclined to reopen it, to ask him to reopen it until I collect all of these documents and file them into like a concise report. So like, it's just the only reason it's like it's just in the initial stage. So I have to collect everything by myself. And then I also contacted multiple law firms. They said that my case is not eligible for my malpractice case isn't eligible for consideration. They said my mass tort claim isn't eligible for consideration either for my Risperdal lawsuit that I have gynecomastia from. Because I was misdiagnosed after that, and they said they have x-rays of my knee that are like, they said it looks normal, but it's not normal. I can't even walk on it.
What did they misdiagnose you with?
Well, I went to the hospital technically the first misdiagnosis is when I went in 2012 on November 28th to OSU Hospital, the same day when I was hit and run. And they said they don't believe my knee injury is from a traffic crash with injury.
Yeah.
But actually, technically, the OSU police do have a traffic crash with injury report, and the injury is listed on their report in the case type specification. So then after that, I went to a hospital, and this is what happened. They were taking long as hell to come to my room for my presentation with traffic crash injuries. So they have a TV at Riverside Hospital on the far end of their room with like a remote that you can turn on and flip your channels with. So I flip on the television and I go to the Calypso Cat TV show. Do you know what it is?
I don't.
It's, you know what Tom and Jerry is? Well, it's like Tom and Jerry spinoff, but it's like a Mexican with like a sombrero, and he does like, it's the same thing, it's just a crazy sombrero with the version. So I never saw it before, and I was looking at it, and I was like, not sure what's happening. So they come in and just change my presentation to a psychotic episode instead, because they come in and said I was smiling first thing without asking me anything. And all I did is just see this Mexican Calypso Cat on TV for the first time.
So this accident, were you on a skateboard at the time? Or were you in a car?
I was on a skateboard.
Okay. Did you have a head injury out of it?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. She drove she was driving, it looks like pretty slowly. She looked like she was going regular speed through it a lot. And she waved me across with her right hand, like this, to cross to psychotic. I was like, then after that, I went to a hospital, and this is what happened. They were taking long as hell with like a sombrero and with like a remote that you can patient with traffic hospital, and this is what happened. Injury is listed on their report and with injury.
Yeah.
But the same day when I was hit on, and they well, I went to the hospital at technically the first misdiagnosis is when I went in 2012 on November 28th to OSU hospital the same day when I was hit on, and they said they don't believe my knee injury is from a traffic crash with injury.
Yeah.
But actually, technically, the OSU police do have a traffic crash with injury report, and the injury is listed on their report in the case type specification. So then after that, I went to a hospital, and this is what happened. They were taking long as hell to come to my room for my traffic crash with injury report, and the injury is listed on their report in the case type specification. So then after that, I went to a hospital, and this is what happened. They were taking long as hell to come to my room for my presentation with traffic crash injuries. So they have a TV at Riverside Hospital on the far end of their room. For like about, she was driving, it looks like pretty slow presentation to a psychotic episode instead, because they come in and said I was smiling first thing without asking me anything. And all I did is just see this Mexican Calypso cat on TV for the first time.
So this accident, were you on a skateboard at the time? Or were you in a car?
I was on a skateboard.
Okay. Did you have a head injury out of it?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. She drove for like she was driving, it looks like pretty slowly. She looked like she was going regular speed through the lot. And she waved me across with her right hand, like this, to cross the lane. And I was crossing the parking lot to get to University bus stop on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And so she waves me across, and I went across, and I looked back up at her, and she was looking at me, and she didn't stop. She wasn't stopping. And she actually looked like she was going faster, because I was like closer to her. And it didn't look like she slowed down. She actually sped up. So she drives me, and I was like, I'm about to get hit by the car. So, I had a stroke, and I just blacked out like faster than
Your stroke or a seizure?
Well, I was out of consciousness like the half of a millisecond at least.
Have you ever had seizures prior to that?
No.
Okay. So something happened that day.
I blacked out, and I didn't have any, like, you know when you pass out, like, if you get hit in the head and you're, like, seeing, like, lucid dreams or something?
Yeah.
No lucid dreams, just straight blacking out. And no, like, whatever it's called, hallucinations. And I wake up, and I was flipping upside down. I was seeing the same direction I was facing in, except for the sun is going up, so I knew that I was flipping like this way. So because then the sun would be going up, and then I was like, I will break my neck and die, or be like handicapped or something, and then I pass out again, and I was in front of the car this time, and then the driver comes around in front as if like she just moved me, as if she just finished doing something. And it says, what were you thinking? And I said, I thought I could make it. And then she started yelling at me again and cut me off. And I was going to say, like, because she waved me across or something like that. But she actually cut me off and said, I don't think you should be walking. Like, well, I got up and I started walking to see if I can walk again, because I went to see if like my leg was going to finish like snapping off in half or something. I thought my leg would possibly break, like be like. I woke up and I didn't know if my leg would be like on or anything, because she was going so fast. Like I didn't know if it was even like attached or anything yet. So I got up to see if I can walk, and she like that's when she started yelling at me, and then she called her Columbus Division of Fire instead of the police, and she told them that I was fine, and then I wasn't fine. So then the ambulance comes and they said, we're going to call the cops for you. And then they told them just that she said I looked fine. And then they patted me on the like stomach and said, all right, we're going to go now. It's like some freaking idiots. Like I didn't know Morse code or anything at the time. I just went to the Metro STEM school next to it and graduated with 4.0 grade point average and university degree from Ohio State. So they said I gave a vague description of they said, do you know where you are? And I was gonna say, I just graduated from Metro School.
Do you have a roommate?
Right next to here. No. But I didn't tell him that, because I didn't want to tell him that I was going to Metro School, STEM School, kind of early. Cat in 2022. Well, two of them, my mom killed them by accident with thyroid medication. And one of them, I was in Lancaster, the one that gave birth to them. That's when I was in Lancaster. Well, I went there because I didn't want to be here anymore. Because I skate out there and there's like homeless people, and I come back with like viral infections all the time. And it sucks. So they got me, I went to Lancaster to stay with my mom, and then like I had to keep going back there because she's not like physically capable of taking care of the cat herself. I thought she was gonna kill the third cat in a row within like a couple months that gave birth to them. So I personally had to stay there and take care of the cat with olive oil and make the infections go away for like at least a year on the surface level, and I had to come back even longer because they were much deeper than like severe than that. So I finally contacted my brother and got him to take the cat to his place instead before she gives the cat anything. Because like I left and came back and the cat had worms, and it made me so mad because I was there taking care of it the whole time. I came back and it had worms, so I came back, I got rid of the worms, and kept taking care of the flea infections until they went away. And then she made me leave.
But the cats aren't here anymore?
No.
Okay. Have you been skateboarding recently?
Yeah.
Have you been feeling okay? I know you said sometimes you get viral infections when you're skateboarding outside.
Yeah, but I come back and I have like the Gundry diet stuff, like olive oil. Like, I don't know if you even noticed, but olive oil, I have to tell you this, like olive oil instead. I finally even longer and make the infections go away for like at least a year on the surface level, and I had to come back even longer because they were much deeper than like severe than that. So I finally contacted my brother and got him to take the cat to his place instead before she gives the cat anything. because like I left and came back and the cat had worms, and it made me so mad because I was there taking care of it the whole time. I came back and it had worms, so I came back, I got rid of the worms, and kept taking care of the flea infections until they went away. And then she made me leave.
But the cats aren't here anymore.
No.
Okay. Have you been skateboarding recently?
Yeah.
You've been feeling okay? I know you said sometimes you get viral infections when you're skateboarding outside.
Yeah, but I come back and I have like the Gundry diet stuff, like olive oil. Like, I don't know if you even noticed, but olive oil, though I have to tell you this, like olive oil has aleuropine and hydroxytyrosol in it, and squalene. And squalene is an intermediate in cholesterol synthesis, first off. Second, the monounsaturated fats in it, they contain these polyphenols in it that I mentioned, aleuropine and hydroxytyrosol, that are soluble in the fat. So first, it actually is like self-sustaining in that it will like synthesize the polyphenols in they're fat soluble in the monounsaturated fats. And the other thing that I mainly use is apple cider vinegar because there is short chain fatty acids in it that are supposed to be the most composite with stomach acid fluid that will they make you last longer. They make your postbiotics last longer in your stomach so that they can synthesize the most protein out of it for longer.
Are you eating olive oil and apple cider vinegar? Or
I mix it. You're supposed to mix it, like you cook it with olive oil.
Oh, okay.
And you can use like a teaspoon and swish it and then drink it. That's what they said. He has like a shot of it a day.
And are you eating other stuff with it?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a pot of rice that I cooked with it and Panera bread soup mixed in the rice with chicken.
So we're not feeling sick today?
No.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure we can't help you out in any way with anything that's going on. So is there something that we can do today that would help you at all, or that benefit you all, you think? Anything you can think of at all?
Yeah, when I contacted the Ohio State Police and asked them about the fire truck that the reckless driver called, a couple years ago they said they don't have they don't have a fire department themselves, so I had to contact the Columbus Division of Fire, and it was at the end of this really long email, so I didn't even understand they said that because I read the whole thing and I was like, so I finally read it again like last week, and I said to Mayor Ginther and some private investigators that I was referred to by ABC6 on your side, they said I have to request the records from the Columbus Division of Fire myself. They won't do it for me, so I have to do it myself. And then I went to their website and it says I have to fill out some form, and I didn't want to do it, so I just asked them, can they inform me how I can request it, so that way I could probably ask them if they could just give me it without doing the form. Yeah, and then they didn't get back to me, so that didn't really go that well for me because the whole thing was really tragically went wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's a hard thing.
So from you, I'll probably need like Columbus Division of Fire records requests for the call logs from November 28th, 2012. The problem with that is they're gonna probably tell you that they purged them because
That is
their
a long
records
time
retention.
So, on this card, this QR code is a public records request for the city. Okay? So you can try that also, right there.
But I mainly want to know how can I request and purge documents from like the Department of Justice because
I mean, that is a long time ago. That's 12 years ago. So I don't know what the legal time frame for keeping records like that is. I think it's maybe 7 to 10 years. So they may not even have it. And if they purge it, I don't know that there's a way to recover it.
yeah, my problem with that is that I went on to graduated and from a STEM school by OSU in Battelle. And I was the second graduating class. And they graduated me with a 4.0 grade point average and a university degree from Ohio State University. So that means I graduated from OSU with a 4.0. And it's a science, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics and medicine. And that I don't personally believe that they're able to just delete the records entirely from the departments that they like report to, such as the Department of Justice and the Chief Attorney of the United States. I believe that I could contact somebody higher than them that will oversee such deletion and perjury to stuff that say that needs reviewed. So that's the process that I went through. Not like local police.
But what if the answer is they don't have it and that it's just completely gone? What will you do moving forward?
Then I would, well, I'm currently, I contacted the escape shop owner, and then they have this, that board I told you about, and it has the health initiative on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would tell them that to consider the chapter crash that I was a victim of because they have this thing called to say that needs reviewed. So that's the process that I went through. Not like local police.
But what if the answer is they don't have it and that it's just completely gone? What will you do moving forward?
Then I would, well, I'm currently, I contacted the escape shop owner, and then they have this, that board I told you about, and it has the health initiative on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would tell them that to consider the chapter crash that I was a victim of because they have this thing called play therapy on it. It's called Post Skateboarding by Louis Barletto, and his friend suicided from mental health. And basically, I would contact them and try to get a sponsorship for skateboarding instead.
Okay, I think that's a good alternative.
But I also had to write a white paper in high school to the White House I had to draft a legal bill and send it to the White House. So I thought I've already did it before, so I should be able to do it pretty easily.
Yeah, so they sound like a pretty smart guy. You've accomplished a lot of things. Are you currently working anywhere?
I collect maximum disability, the maximum amount.
What do they give you disability for?
Schizophrenia and that's it. And it's $900 a month and $220 food card.
Is there anybody that comes and talks to you about this stuff or helps out with that?
No. If something bad that happened is when my dad died from a cancer. Actually, nobody told me that he had cancer until and that's it. And it's $900 a month and $220 food card.
Is there anybody that comes and talks to you about this stuff or helps out with that?
No. If something bad that happened is when my dad died from a cancer. Actually, nobody told me that he had cancer until it was stage 3, and I only found out because those kids jumped me and took my glasses. I went to my dad's house again. The first time I went to my dad's during COVID is because some homeless guy basically invaded my house because he couldn't stay at his place or something during COVID. So then I had to contact my mom and get kicked out of here. So I went to my dad's house because he was probably going to come back, or in case he comes back around or something. So I just waited at my dad's house. And then I hanged out there for a couple weeks. I came back and these idiots jumped me and used a switchblade on me and all of that idiotic stuff. So I went to my dad's house again. And then he was like, I have cancer. So I was reading his reports and he's like, I have stage 3 cancer. You know what stage 3 cancer is? You said I'm smart, but like, you know what stage 3 cancer is?
Just generally, I think it's...
Yeah, there's 3 stages.
Yeah, so the
first stage, right? The second stage, the third stage is, they said, is like stage 3. So I went to his house, I found that out, I came back, and what was I gonna say? So he died, and then I filed to collect income, and then they said I was eligible for $600 more a month, and I thought I was going to collect $1,500 a month instead now, and then I waited a few months for that to get completed, and they didn't tell me anything while they were completing it. The months passed by, and they said I was eligible to collect $600 more a month. So then they send me the letter, and it says you'll only get like $6 more because you collect the maximum amount already. And then they also said we compiled like a lump sum during the time that we were processing, where we held back the $600 a month for several months, and you're supposed to collect this as a lump sum now, and it's reduced only to $100. So they gave me $100 for all of this crap that happened that I told you about. They gave me $106 for it, and now I collect my disability two more whole days after the first when I'm supposed to, and then they only give me $6 more, and it's an insult. Like, it's basically an insult.
Right,
And
you're
it
there.
made me very
And then $6. So, do you have somebody like a case manager or anything that helps you with that kind of stuff? Somebody that's...
No.
What about
I do
appointments and
everything
stuff?
by myself.
Okay. Do you get to appointments and everything by yourself?
It's like sucking. What?
What's that?
It's really sucking.
And that's what we're trying to see if maybe having a case manager to help.
And it's an insult. Like, it's basically an insult.
Right,
And
you're
it
there.
made me very
And then $6. So, do you have somebody like a case manager or anything that helps you with that kind of stuff? Somebody that's...
No.
What about
I do
appointments and
everything
stuff?
by myself.
Okay. Do you get to appointments and everything by yourself?
It's like sucking. What?
What's that?
It's really sucking everything by myself.
Okay. Do you get to appointments and everything by yourself?
It's like sucking.
That kind of stuff? Somebody that's...
No.
What about
I do
appointments and
everything
stuff?
by myself.
Okay. Do you get to appointments and everything by yourself?
It's like sucking. What?
What's that?
It's really no.
What about
I do
appointments and
everything
stuff?
by myself.
Okay. Do you get to appointments and everything by yourself?
It's like sucking. What?
What's that?
It's really sucking everything by myself.
Okay. Do you get to appointments and everything by yourself?
It's like sucking. What?
What's that?
It's really sucking.
And that's what we're trying to see if maybe having a case manager. I don't know that there's a way to recover it.
Yeah, my problem with that is that and then they also said we compiled like a lump sum, two more whole sucking.
And that's what. Do you get to appointments and everything by
Really,
yourself?
it's like sucking. What?
What's that?
No.
What about
I do
appointments and
everything by myself.
stuff? Okay. Do you get to appointments and everything
Really,
by yourself?
it's like sucking. What?
What's that?
It's really sucking.
And that's what we're trying to see if maybe having a case manager to help organize that stuff, help you with that would be beneficial. If we can help in that way. Like, do you get to appointments and everything like you need to?
Like to file my records requests or anything?
No, for medical, your psych or anything
No,
like
my
that?
mom does all of that.
Are your doctors here or down there?
Doctors.
Yeah,
I don't have like a doctor now.
okay.
My
Do you-
mom thought that I was really mad at her, and I texted her because when I was at her house watching over the cat, I went into her office to find like a charger, and she has my records out on the floor in a box. So I found it and opened it, and I went through all of my records that are in paper format, and it freaked me out. And then we got in an argument. That's all that happened. And then she thought that I hated her because I texted her after her dogs attacked me. And then she kicked me out, and I came here and logged on to my My Health or my My Chart, and I found a message that she wrote them or something that otherwise basically proved that she didn't want to ruin my life instead. And then because she was calling me asking me like, are you sorry? Well, she was, first off, she was sarcastic and like using my own personal voice against me, saying like, I'm sorry. Like, she quoted me and I didn't say anything. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, has your mom ever said like, I'm sorry, I won't do it again or something? Or I'm sorry, I like you, mom, I won't do it again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're like, I didn't say that, idiot. So, yeah, I said no because the first thing I said is no because she did that. But then I found her My Health messages, and I thought that she was like convinced that I was sorry and I didn't want to even tell her to take a kid, so she probably called you guys or something. That's what I think.
It wasn't from her. She didn't call us. Is she your guardian or power of attorney?
Legal guardian.
She is your legal guardian.
You said you don't have any doctors, any medication that you need that's prescribed. How are you getting that then?
How am I getting what?
Any like prescribed medications?
No. All that I have is a knee pain. Like, my knee is stuck, like, they drove into it. My life instead. And then, because she was calling me asking me, like, are you sorry? Well, she was, first off, no, because the extended long way. No. All that I have is a knee pain. Like, my knee is stuck. Legal guardian.
She is your legal guardian.
You said you don't have any doctors, any medication that you need that's prescribed. How are you getting that then?
How am I getting what?
Any like prescribed medications?
No. All that I have is a knee pain. Like, my knee is stuck, like, how am I getting what?
Any like prescribed medications?
No. All that I have is a knee pain. Like, my knee is stuck, like, they drove into it, like, and hit my knee directly. I had a stroke before that happened, so I basically blacked out, and they stuck my knee backwards into, like, the extended long way, like, where it's been this way, you know what extension is? Yeah. Like, it can't even really extend. It's supposed to extend in a straight line, right? But actually, I guess probably would have made, like, a right angle this way, with the angle, like, this here, and broke it off. So that's why I keep having to walk like this every day. Every time, like, I walk, like, you're supposed to walk and your knee flexes like this, but it doesn't flex. Like, I have to walk or crouch really low to flex, and then I have to walk and stretch it like this. I have to lock it into the extension place, and it hurts really badly. It hurts so bad, and my shoulder also hurts so bad I can't even write. And I also have to pop my neck region like this every day, and it's hurting so much every single day. And then they said at OSU that I was struck by the vehicle at a very low speed, and I don't have injuries. They said my knee X-ray looks normal, but I said my uncle recently in Chicago, he lives in Wrigleyville, and he said he hasn't replied to me yet. I said the X-ray doesn't even have the right knee to compare the patella height to. I think the patella is like dislocated, and it had like a basically like a pin. It felt like a pin stab in it, and stabbing pain went away, but it wasn't present at the time when I.
So are you supposed to take medication for that?
No.
And then, so you're on disability for schizophrenia. Do you take medication for that?
I don't even like. I have it. Only reason I have it is because they're giving me $900 a month, and I went to the hospital to present with my symptom, to present with this and my shoulder, and they said they came in. It was some lady that come in and said, "You're smiling," and I thought I didn't know anything about. They didn't even tell me it was a psychotic evaluation. They just said, "Why are you smiling?" And I thought she was being cutesy or like whatever it's called, like.
So you don't take the medication?
No.
I gotcha. Okay. And then, do you have doctors that you talk to regularly for anything?
No.
Would you be interested in getting one?
No.
Just somebody to check in with?
I don't like them.
I gotcha. And then, how often do you talk to mom?
Like regularly, like on Christmas, on holidays and stuff like that.
Is she your payee also?
My payee?
Yeah. Or do you get the money directly?
I have a debit card in her name,
Okay,
and
so
then
she's your payee.
I just now I called her and tried to get my account information so that I can log in the app and send my debit card money to my Huntington account so I can get the stock markets again. Because my stock account got screwed up during the virus, and my account was, and then she deleted my bank card. She deleted my bank card that I had on Coinbase, and she sent me this debit card that I can't use on it, so I couldn't get anything.
Is there anything that we could talk to mom about on your behalf?
Well, she applied me. The people that visited me there, they applied me for housing in Lancaster, assisted housing instead. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to? You can give him mom's number, and we can call and see what's going on with all that. If we can help with anything.
All right. I have a pen and paper.
Oh, he's got it right there.
And there was one thing, my dad, so I told you my dad had cancer, right? Well, my friend was visiting here once because he like wanted to go to Mexico or something, so he needed to stay at my house for a little bit. He came over and we were moving stuff in here, and one of my neighbors walked across, or somebody was parked outside, and I said, "You want some weights?" And they said, "Sure." So I came inside because I was walking past them with my friend moving stuff in, and I was going to give them my weights, and then somebody else was walking by, and I said, well, I asked the other guy, "Do you live here?" He said no, he was meeting somebody that lives here. And I said to the guy walking across here, he was my neighbor or something, I said, "You want these weights since you live here?" And I used them all COVID-19, so I thought it would be kind to like give somebody 2 40-pound dumbbells to work out with, because everybody has like a deadly viral infection. They can use them to get better. So I gave him them, and I gave the guy outside my skateboard. So then after the next day or so, I just realized I had the weights at my dad's house, and I let him use them to work out with, and I was like, oh crap, I need to get them back. So, because he's dead and I want them, so then I wrote my neighbor a letter that said, like, can you help me? Because she sits on her porch across the, like, yard all the time with them, and there's like 50 of them coming in and out of her house all the time. So I was like, do you think you could find out who I gave them to? She said, I don't know them, so yeah. I guess it was possible you could find out whoever I got the weights to, but
How long ago was that?
What them? It's like last year, or no, it's like 20. I have the message pinned on my messaging app with my friend, where I have a message pinned where he came to my house, like, and then it would be sometime during that month.
Okay, it's quite a while ago.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, well like I said, we're here just to check on you, see how things are going. We got a lot of emails about all your records requests, so we didn't know if we could help you with something.
Okay.
Okay, we'll give Mom a call and see if we can help on that end too.
Can you write down that I need to request the Coerced Division of Fire records from the incident?
Sure, you just want me to write that down, that reminder?
Yeah, you can just put November 28th, 2012, Columbus Division of Fire records request.
So November 28th,
Yes.
November 2012,
Yeah.
2012.
Traffic crash with injury records requests. Call logs. Because
You realize
it'll be a call log document.
being on full disability qualify for a lot of assistance, like things that can help you out. If you ever think about maybe being on any kind of medication to help you with either pain or psych meds or anything.
Yeah, I don't like them because they make my skin feel bad, and like I skateboard, so I have to, like, all I do is just skate and I get going, and I don't really like to do it because they mess with the oxidization in my brain.
A lot of messages, I mean, a lot of medications are different, so maybe it's kind of trial and error thing. Maybe you did take something that didn't agree with you, but there are other things that do work. They'll help you feel better. If you think about doing that, we can give you a number to call just to kind of get linked to social services.
You mean like Zoloft? I don't really like Zoloft.
Yeah, and that's
And I
exactly
skateboard
what
on
they
it.
would.
I can actually drop
talk
into
to you
9
about those
feet
things.
concrete bowl with. I dropped into the Grove City skate park bowl with not Sifreeze, Seroquel, and I just didn't like it, so I just don't like them.
Well, that's good that you've already experienced certain things, and it's good that you recognize you don't like it. But if you get hooked up with a psychiatrist, they can look at those things and see what would work for you versus what hasn't worked for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you said had some pain today too, so we'd be happy to help get that ball rolling, even if you want to get checked out for pain or anything like that.
Well, yeah, they're just going to tell me that it's not from a traffic crash with injury. They keep telling me that the pain is from a psychotic episode, but it's not.
The problem is you got two things going on. You were in a car accident, so you probably have a traumatic brain injury from whatever head injury you might have gotten, we were talking about before, right? Plus you have schizophrenia.
No, they are telling me, they literally, not figuratively, they literally told me that my injuries are from a psychotic episode and schizophrenia, and that's a lie.
No, that's what I mean. There's two different things going on here, but what my partner's talking about is we can advocate for you. We can help try to straighten that out. If OSU is where you've been, and even if you want to go back there, we can go in with you and talk to them on your behalf.
Yeah, let them know you still have his current pain, things like that, to get checked out.
Yeah, you can help me reopen the investigation.
Okay. Did you want to go down to OSU today? We can take you over there.
Yeah. Let's do it. Alright, because I don't have to do it.
And even if you want to go back there, we can go in with you and talk to them on your behalf. We can advocate for you. We can help try to straighten that out. If OSU is where you've been, and even if you want to go back there, we can go in with you and talk to them on your behalf.
Yeah, let them know you still have his current pain, things like that, to get checked out.
Yeah, you can help me reopen the investigation.
Okay. Did you want to go down to OSU today? We can take you over there.
Yeah. Let's do it. Alright, because I don't have to do it.
Yeah, that sounds good. You want to grab some shoes and stuff?
Yeah. I just want glasses.
Yeah, any glasses.
There's no interior door.
I guess we just close the door all the way.
No. The fact that the hinges are on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
It's because
Not all of them, I think one's across from the other one.
it's a code violation.
It's like every other set here has it now. It's weird.
Upstairs one.
Yes, that's.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, but then I was like, I think that's just uncomfortable. I figured I got it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm watching. And this has got to be a little more centered because it does have a lot of talking this way, but over there.
You got a coat? It's pretty cold out.
Yeah, that's just the style of
You guys take a try or get a try at least.
Well, we won't make it.
So up to you if you want to head down and see how things go.
Yeah.
Or if you want, whatever you want, it's up to you.
Yeah, we won't make it out east. We'll make it out east. That's what we're
This is one of just need to lay eyes on.
I mean, it's the time.
Oh, yeah.
I kept one. I just switched it to
And I'll
What
leave
about that
the,
right there? Is that?
That looks warm.
Oh, that one smells like dogs.
and I'll leave the reminder here on the ledge there for you, so you have this written down. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
You got your keys?
Forgot. I sweet my phone. I still have spinal pain because they punctured my spine without one more puncture. It would draw cerebrospinal fluid. So I can't walk straight.
We'll also talk to them about that for you,
Yeah.
right?
We don't want you to be in that much pain, man.
Yes, I have a machine that lowering down is from the ceiling and
I
it's
would
a
think so,
big
think
metal
you'd say.
syringe.
Yeah.
It's a big ceiling syringe. I've seen it before.
I'm not heard about like spinal tap.
Yeah, but so this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's a big syringe in the ceiling that comes down into your spine when you lay it on a table.
That sounds painful.
Start moving.
Yeah, I ended on the bottom, but. Good shot. Get that down there too.
I know we'll probably roll over with him. Just get you in the door and then.
Yeah. Get down there. Trigger. What's that? Got anything?
So the place is gonna have blankets that grows or something. Like any grow. Just renew it.
Here, do you want to lock this?
Thanks for opening my investigation.
Yeah, we're glad to talk to you today. Strategic parking.
Yeah, try to. Just real quick, do you have anything in your pocket that you can pop some patch down real quick? Get the
All your others. Thank you. Right?
Yeah. We're on what, 5th? Yep.
It's, well, and you know.
Shocking.
Turn right, let's be in the limit.
Is that you? Let's say probably right here. 4 there. That's 1326, right? Should be. I want to say yes. That's 1326, right? Should be. I want to say yes. That's 1326, right? Should be. I want to say yes. Taylor.
Like some like
Can I borrow those stickers?
like regrow. Reading about
It happened.
Just real quick, do you have anything in your pockets? I'll just patch it down real quick.
40 and 41.
How about that?
41.
4041.
When we get there, just leave this plugged in until we get to the park, right?
Third Avenue, Harmon Beach Boy. Desiree is the caller. So it happened this morning at 10. Devion Black, senior, 29's father, angry that she was on the phone, pushed her in the room, bit her, punched her in the face, in the back, inside, also took money from her. Since he's been staying at this location trying to get him out, he is currently not at the location.
So you know, they said, like, when I was reading about a head transplant procedure that's new, they said it's not possible because cerebrospinal tissue won't, like, regrow. So I think they permanently ruined, like, the nerves in my spine.
44. Got it. Clear 40, we'll go with 41. Next thing.
also freaked me out. It made me look, when I was reading the head transplant, I was thinking about if I would get one because I want to live longer because of the stroke.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And you said you're talking about head transplant?
Yeah, and I have I have the most healthiest diet possible because I don't want to actually die again.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So what, you eating a lot of fruits and veggies and stuff?
Do I do what?
You said you had a really healthy diet. Is that like a lot of fruits and veggies and stuff?
Yes, fruits and vegetables. They're like cruciferous and they have polyphenols in them. Just their solubility is in fats, such as monounsaturated fats, so like nuts. But for some reason, actually, they advise not to use seed oils.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I used to try and drink flaxseed by mixing it with star fruits in a blender. And he said that it actually contains cyanide. So,
Really?
yeah, so it was interesting. But I actually got like a good bit going down now. It's a dental clinic that my dad went to after we ate Adriatico's the last time that we were here.
Oh, wow. That's a good memory. He's at Adriatico's.
So you know their police department is at Blankenship Road, by Kenny Road. You're not actually gonna like involuntary commit me, are you?
Nope, it'll be 100% voluntary.
Why am I having to get voluntarily committed?
No, it's just we're going in to talk to them with you. We're just gonna walk in together. You're not getting pink slipped or anything like that. It's not involuntary. It's completely voluntary. We're just going through the back door. Would you rather go through the front?
Okay, but I don't see how you'll get my investigation from them.
Well, that's how we do it. That's our way of being able to advocate for you, man. So,
Okay. So I got this strategy because I didn't know we were gonna come here for this. That's okay with me. Just you need to tell them that I have a traffic crash with injury on file with the Columbus Police, or not with Columbus Police, with their police.
that's the idea.